Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nathan Shar, and as principal at Johansen High School, I want to welcome you to our 25th commencement ceremony. We're going to start off with our Viking singer singing our school hymn. Thank you very much, ladies. I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce our special guest this evening. We are honored to have Modesto City Schools board members, Dr. Charlene West and Adolfo Lopez, as well as Associate Superintendent of Business Services, Tim Zierle. I want to thank you all for being here. Also, we have to thank all of the Johansen staff for everything they have done putting into this evening. They have done a great job. Now, seniors, you have met the requirements for graduation, and you have earned the right to participate in tonight's ceremony. Remember this night and take it all in. It's one of those achievements in life that you never want to forget. So parents, family, and friends, your son or daughter did not get here alone, so we want to thank you and appreciate you for everything you have done for our school and for our students. So students, would you please thank your parents? All right, so at this time, I would like to introduce our first guest. This is our senior class president for the class of 2019, Melissa Velasco.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the senior class president, I want to welcome you to this year's graduation ceremony. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing while our Viking singers perform the national anthem? Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, ladies. Now you may be seated. Make sure you all find a seat. All right, our first speaker of the night is a wonderful young man who has been a part of many things here at Johansen High School, mock trial, drama. He is going to present our first speech of the night. So please join me in welcoming Jacob Barber to the podium.
Class of 2019. I've heard those words since before freshman year even started. And it was crazy to think that in just 4 years, I'd be graduating high school. We would be graduating high school. We're gonna have to start adulting. But guess what? That day is actually here. This is graduation. This is the end. Or is it? Standing here right now, I'm reminded of the words of Winston Churchill. He once said, "This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning." At the beginning of freshman year, we were all expecting a big culture shock. I mean, there were so many things to think about. Who were we going to hang out with? Where? How are we going to change? What about the new workload? The new teachers, the upperclassmen? How are we going to survive 4 years of this? Surprisingly, we did survive, but we did more than just survive. We grew. I guarantee none of us sitting here was expecting to be the person we are right now when we started high school. Walking into high school, I only knew about 2 or 3 people. I didn't know who I wanted to be or who I even was. And it wasn't until I really got involved in the school with other students and extracurriculars that I started to figure that out. And I think that's something we can all relate to. Being engaged socially, academically, physically, and spiritually, that's where we began to grow. Most of us played a sport, or joined a club, maybe took special classes, or did a visual performing art. And each one of these activities have impacted who we have become and who we are becoming in ways that we never really pictured for ourselves. We've all built relationships, skills, and we've created lots of memories. Each activity has served as a form of self-expression and as an outlet that has allowed us to grow and will affect us as we enter our adult lives and start a new beginning. These last 4 years, we have learned what it means to have to be responsible, especially this year if we wanted to be here right now, walking this stage. We have learned communication and social skills that will always help us. Hopefully, we've learned to respect others, to have empathy, and to care more about than what's just going on immediately around you. This was about opening our eyes to something bigger, something more than just high school. And guess what, guys? This is it. This is our last day of high school. Although it seems like the end of the most important part of our lives so far, it's really not. Graduation may be the end of high school, but high school itself is really just the beginning. Leaving here today, we are officially high school graduates, and we will all move on to the next phase in this journey we call life. A lot of us are going to college, are getting jobs, starting careers and families, even going into the military to support and defend this beautiful country of ours, myself included. Our future careers and relationships are what will define us, and these last 4 years are what have prepared us for what lies ahead. Each and every one of us should be excited and proud to walk across this stage, to get that diploma, and to move these tassels to the other side of our caps, and to go out and live the rest of our lives to the fullest. I just want to say a quick thank you on behalf of all of us seniors graduating today. To the parents, siblings, family, friends, mentors, teachers, and staff, for all the amazing work you have done, for all the support, encouragement, guidance, and leadership you have brought to our lives. If it hadn't been for you, most of us wouldn't even be here right now. So give yourself a pat on the back. You done good. As for us, congratulations to the Peter Johansen High School senior class of 2019 on making it not to the end, not to the beginning of the end, but to the beginning of the rest of our lives. We made it.
Great job, Jacob. It is now my pleasure to introduce our CSF advisor, Miss Ann Amador.
Will the CSF Life members please stand? As the graduating class of 2019 marched in this evening, they were led by the life members of the California Scholarship Federation. Established in 1921, CSF is the only state honor society, and these students have achieved the honor of life membership because of their consistent and exceptional academic records. In order to wear the gold honor stole this evening, these students had to qualify and apply for CSF membership during at least 4 of their last 6 semesters. They have had to earn almost all A's in their academic courses for honors at graduation. The staff of Peter Johansen High School is pleased to present the 2019 honor graduates. We commend you on your outstanding academic achievement and wish you continued success as you pursue your academic and career goals. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Amador. For our second student speech this evening, we have the wonderful pleasure of Miss Serena Ramirez.
Good evening, class of 2019, and everyone who has influenced the graduates sitting in front of you today. Family, guardians, and friends, all of the beautiful humans I'm looking at today, including our administration, teachers, and staff. Now, some of you may know me, and some of you may not. My name is Serena Ramirez, your ASB Vice President. If you don't know me, hi, we went to high school together. 4 years have gone by so fast. It feels just like yesterday that we, the class of 2019, were freshmen in our big gymnasium around all of these loud and spirited upperclassmen. And all we were able to say was nothing. Complete silence. With the rally commissioner yelling, "Come on, freshmen, show us what you got." Silence. Well, look at us now, taking dubs at our senior rally. However, that is not the only victory and memory we leave behind. Along with cutting in lunch lines when your friend was in front, or tie-dyeing shirts for senior sunrise with our closest friends. How about our boys water polo team winning league champions 2 years in a row? Our boys soccer team winning the league and breaking Johansen's 12-year losing streak. And our boys golf team winning league after 5 years. Witnessing all of these glorious accomplishments reminds me of a quote by world-renowned author Dr. Seuss. "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Whether you are going to college, the armed forces, or even taking a gap year, some of us would not be where we are today without some of the admirable teachers Johansen has to offer. If you think about it, what would Johansen be without our teachers? That is hard to imagine. These teachers have equipped us for our future and had some fun doing it along the way. From our freshman year with the most outgoing teachers putting on a hilarious dance show for us, to our unforgettable greatest dance show of all, Mr. Shar and his short wig-wearing posse. We are the generation who grew up watching educational shows such as SpongeBob, Hannah Montana, Drake and Josh, and The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Man, those were the days. We are the generation who lived through the elections of the first African-American president, Barack Obama, plus the billionaire Donald Trump. We are the generation who witnessed tragedies like the Boston Marathon bombing, devastating California wildfires, and multiple deaths of police officers we call our heroes. We are the generation who grew up very fortunate fortunate to go to a free, fun-filled school some of us call home. A school filled with staff who provided us with endless resources, such as college representatives, SAT study workshops, endless hours of tutoring, and academic opportunities that make Johansen extra special. The academies here at Johansen are provided pathways that we choose as a guide during our high school career. I myself was a part of the Education and Human Development Academy. My EHDA family has brought me so many close friendships with my fellow classmates and teachers that I will cherish forever. EHDA is not the only academy Johansen has. There is the Ag Academy, who can put on an amazing petting zoo with animals students raise themselves, ITEA, filled with our future engineers, and Data, the most digitally talented students we have at the school. Speaking of talent, what about those great performances VAPA puts on every year? I can go on and on about how great Johansen really is, but we would be here all night, and I'm sure students are anxious to get their diplomas. So I'm going to leave you with these final words. Even though we leave behind a life-changing and enriching experience here at Johansen, we are opening a new chapter in our lives where this time we will become the life changers and enrichers of others' lives. I wish you success, the best of luck, and the fulfillment of all of your dreams. Congratulations to the class of 2019. We out. Thank you.
Amazing job, Serena. Now, you and Jacob and Melissa may join your classmates down on the track. Now, families, all of these students in front of you have worked very hard to get to where they are, but there are some students that deserve to be recognized for going above and beyond. With a lot of hard work and perseverance, these students have fulfilled a commitment to excellence. Some have proven that commitment with their perfect grades. Some have proven that commitment with their time and energy into organizations and clubs. And now we are going to honor the National Art Honor Society. Please stand. This honor signifies that through your effort, attitude, and sense of dedication in the field of art, you have consistently demonstrated the highest qualities in art scholarship, character, and service. In recognition of these achievements and contributions, the National Art Education Association confers your membership in the National Art Honor Society. So congratulations. You may be seated. Will the graduates of FFA please stand? Now, FFA is a national organization that makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agriculture education. These students who are wearing the National FFA cords have demonstrated the highest level of leadership and character. These FFA graduates are on their way to a bright future. And a special recognition needs to be given to Alexis Burns. She is the outstanding senior as the executive officer for the Ag Academy and has participated for 5 years, even though high school is only 4, in raising an animal. So congratulations to you all, and congratulations to Alexis. You may be seated. Will the graduates of the Tri-M Music Honor Society please stand? This is an organization that we're bringing back. So these are the inaugural members for the last 4 years. The designation of Tri-M graduate signifies excellence in community, academics, and music. The Tri-M Honor Society is a national organization that promotes the activities of music students as they succeed in using music as a means to create a positive impact on the world. Congratulations on your musical excellence and Tri-M honors. You may now be seated, but of course with proper posture. It's a music joke. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I would now like to recognize a very small group of students who somehow managed to come to school every single day for the last 4 years. So will Ishan Mundi and Miguel Munoz please stand? I pretty much already said it, so I have to thank them for not only being perfect, but helping our attendance rates. So I appreciate that. You guys may be seated. And last but certainly not least, I want to recognize the one student. We have 350 graduates up here. We had one student who received all A's in every single class, every single semester, all 4 years. And that wonderful student is Jacqueline Soro. Congratulations, Jackie. Now, graduates, I have to tell you that you all have a very special place in my heart. 4 years ago, when you stepped foot on this campus, I'm going to have to admit, you were a little crazy, you were freshmen, and my thought after the first few months was, what the heck are we going to do with these kids? And hence, the freshman seminar class was born. Unfortunately, you guys missed it and never actually got to take the class, which is why you are the way you are. But seriously, I am very proud of this class. This class has gone through the most change of any graduating class that I have had at Johansen. You started 4 years ago with traditional classes and traditional textbooks, and over that course of 4 years, you had to agonizingly change to the block schedule and digital curriculum and technology that some of you never wanted to have. So I thank you and I appreciate you for going through all of those changes, dealing with all those technology issues. You made it through with flying colors. I truly believe that because of your perseverance, hard work, and school pride, Johansen is a better place because of you. So as you begin the next phase in your life, no matter where your travels take you, always remember that you are part of something special here. The moment you walked those halls for the first time, you became a Johansen Viking. So please take pride in knowing that once a Viking, always a Viking. You got it. I know you are all done listening to me, so we have reached the portion of the ceremony that you all have been waiting for. And once again, ladies and gentlemen in the stands, I respectfully ask that you all remain quietly in your seats until every single graduate has walked the stage. You will have plenty of time to come down on the field and get pictures. So without further ado, as principal of Peter Johansen High School, I certify that those members of the graduating class of 2019 have met all the requirements prescribed by the state of California and the Modesto City Schools Board of Education. They are ready for their diplomas. So Dr. West, Mr. Adolfo, Mr. Zierli, would you please come forward and assist with the distribution of diplomas? Ms. Evans, Ms. Hildebrandt, will you please come forward to present the Johansen graduates of 2019?
Mary Jane Perez.
Jocelyn Garcia Gonzalez.
Nayeli Ayala.
Audrey Becerra.
Oceana Silvera.
Erica Kendricks.
Ayana Johns.
Araceli Garcia.
Kaylee Davis.
Eliana Montelango Hurtado.
Brianna Vanda Kem.
Cody Michael Dysart.
Jacqueline Villaseñor.
Alan Yepes.
Jackie Soro.
Sirene Medina.
Miriam Soro.
Melissa Velasco.
Andrew Hernandez.
Dayanara Macias.
Ishan Mundi.
Miriam Valdez.
Kenya Alvarez Alonso.
Stephanie Jacqueline Alvarez.
Angelina Ayala Rodriguez.
Fatima Ayala Alvarez.
Savina Aguayo.
Michelle Alvarado.
Yaraceli Carranza.
Giselle Arellano.
Jasmine Cortez.
Renica Ayala.
Haley Avina Salas.
Kevin Andre.
Jose Alvarez.
Christian Arceola.
Jose Arellano.
I know. Madison Adams.
Carlos Alfaro.
Jose Aguilar.
Julio Avalos.
Jonathan Aguilar.
Javier Cisneros.
Anna Albizar.
Giselle Ceja.
Sarah Leanne Atkinson.
Alitzel Aguirre.
Alexis Burns.
Elizabeth Amos.
Nichelle Bardonner.
Valdemar Alvarado Espinoza.
Anisha Brown.
Eduardo Acosta Arana.
Anthony Basilio.
Nicole Gomes Arreyes.
Oscar Eduardo Areola.
Jasmine Antonio Aquino.
Zoilo Angeles.
Shazil Ali.
Demario Abrams.
Jacob Barber.
Ariel Andrade.
Oscar Valderrama Salas.
Aaron Carlson.
Daniel Berber.
Alberto Cobian.
Isaac Briones.
Nancy Cervantes.
Javier Cano.
Caleb Castillo.
Joseph Crowhurst.
Ethan Lane.
Zane Calderon.
Abraham Camacho.
Gabriel Carmada.
Esmeralda Cerillo Toscano.
David Cardoso.
Cesar Omar Castro.
Crystal Sendejas.
Dominique Caldera.
Maria Isabel Carbajal.
Braulio Camacho.
Esteban Cortez Torres.
Alexis Gonzalez.
Jonathan Cuevas.
Anthony Chow.
Melissa Grenig.
Christian Fernandez.
Brenda Gonzalez.
Chelsea Ceriteño.
Maria Duvan Gonzalez.
Myla DiMarco.
Mireya Flores.
Koleka Felt.
Alejandra Delgado.
Derek Evangelista.
Jackson Dyer.
Elias de la Torre.
George Michael Dennis.
Berea de Leon.
Jesus Campos Gonzalez.
Giovanni Contreras.
Alicia Grenig.
Lawrence Cortez.
Jesse Gutierrez.
Francisco Correa.
Ramon Flores.
Carlos Cuevas.
Michael Estrada.
Mary Donato.
Nayeli Dominguez.
Tatiana Jerome.
Ernesto Garcia.
Alondra Garcia Cervantes.
Cody J. Ibarra.
Raquel Favela.
Yanexia Amezcua.
Victoria Isabel Estrada.
Reina Brandy Cortina.
Kimberly Guerrero.
Alicia Nohealani Davis.
Corbin Gilbert.
Everardo Espinoza.
Juliana Guzman.
Maria Monserrat Contreras Cruz.
Gabriel Garcia.
Andres Espinoza.
Jacob Flores.
Adam Irvin.
Giovanni Gailan.
Devin Fields.
Victoria Guerra.
Karen Estrada.
And Jeanette Gonzalez.
Ismael Torres.
Bailey Garber.
Ulysses Garcia.
Jonathan Garcia.
Fernando Jesus Ismael Garcia.
Araceli Gonzalez.
Daniel Hernandez.
Kaylee Harvey.
Elena Hernandez.
Max Holland.
Alexia Rain Hare.
Keisha Lopez.
Enrique Hernandez.
Alexis Kangas.
Humberto Hernandez.
Jose Lopez.
Juan Medina Rocha.
Alicia Lugo.
Victoria Izaguirre.
Raul Larios.
Alfonso Mejia.
Adriana Le Morales.
Alejandro Murillo.
Ebony Knox.
Ruben Jimenez.
Marilee Humke Walden.
William Johnson.
Paige Johnson.
Shelby Johnson.
Jerry Johnson.
Cameron Kaufman.
Dominic Madrigal.
Sophia Cadeniers.
Jordan Jacobs.
Olivia Cadeniers.
Isaiah Mowdy.
Bronwyn Lovell.
Jonathan Milligan.
Kimberly Mora.
Hinselwi Guadalupe Manso.
Sandra Meza Anaya.
Maricela Macias.
Jennifer Moore.
Omar Lara.
Angela McIntyre.
Paloma Lopez Montoya.
Drew Lopez.
Jasmine Lopez Guzman.
Jacob Muskis.
Veronica Julissa Lopez.
Jake Miller.
Jennifer Mendoza.
Fabian Mendoza.
Evelyn Martinez.
Enrique Meraz.
Giovanni Moreno.
Salvador Mora Cortez.
Aaron Medina.
Joseph Eugene Morse.
Guadalupe Medina Solorio.
Jose Julio Cruz Lopez.
Cristian Martinez.
Eugene Shapak.
Tony Mendez.
Aiden Papulias.
Matthew Orozco.
Deajane Page.
Amanda Nunez.
Jessica Vasquez.
Michael Nicholson.
Jose Ramirez.
Ashley Nunes.
Anthony Fuentes.
Lena Nasser.
Raylene Mabelkin.
Gabby Ochoa.
Miguel Munoz.
Jacqueline Onofre.
Juan Munoz.
Eric Ortega.
Kayla Osborne.
Jesus Perez.
Nancy Citali Overes.
Daniel Paz Gonzalez.
Yasmin Ortiz.
Jonathan Pomelin.
Sargon Oshana.
Kelly Evelyn Padilla.
Tai Panquan.
Alexis Palomar.
Miguel Orozco.
Brian Pisano.
Andrea Elizabeth Ortiz.
Marco Padron.
Jasmine Prado.
Adrian Palacios.
Abigail Pedrosa Gonzalez.
Luis Osorio.
Karen Padilla Perez.
Gerardo Ramirez.
Lenan Pierce.
Victor Pantoja Torres.
Ulysses Plasencia.
Adriana Rodriguez.
Brandon Quijas.
Marieli Jacqueline Rosales.
Ethan Qualls.
Angelica Ruiz.
Chelsea Rodriguez Para.
Liza Reyes Maya.
Judy Ruiz Espinosa.
Fabian Ramirez.
Kayla Ramos.
Serena Ramirez.
Ruby Ramirez.
Trinity Romero.
Ricardo Miguel Rodriguez.
Josue Rodriguez.
Amanda Roberts.
Jasmine Rivera.
Caitlin Renee Rocha.
Rito Rivera Sandoval.
Giovanni Joel Rodriguez Jr.
Hector Rincon.
Salvador Ruiz.
Alexis Ruiz.
Giselle Ramirez.
Esteban Rojas.
Yasmin Rojas.
Jonathan Real.
Dylan Rack.
Brian Daniel Rodriguez.
Osvaldo Rivas.
Nathaniel Ramirez Schmidt.
Jessica Savera.
Jalea Ramirez.
Sandra Ramirez.
Sofia Reyes.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Kaylee Reese.
Alan Rosas.
Alexa Roman Cerrato.
Eva Angelica Rodriguez.
Sarah Stretz.
Giselle Rodriguez.
Devastair Traden Scott.
Anath Rocha Trujillo.
Dominic Sabatini.
Nancy Sanchez Zaragoza.
Nelson Sabatini.
Lali Sanchez Estrada.
Demaria Snowden.
Joe Soriano.
Hector Serrano.
Miranda Sosa.
Catherine Salazar.
Maria Salas Gutierrez.
Nicholas Silva.
Kevin Saldana.
Brian Solis.
Ruby Sarmiento.
Johnny Sankpatron.
Alejandra Sanchez.
Hunter Steps.
Lourdes Sanchez.
Dylan Sharma.
David Salazar.
Mackenzie Schneider.
Trinity Sambo.
Bonzel Thomas.
Jennifer Saldana Gutierrez.
Chana Trahan.
Nicholas Tucker.
Michelle Begara Maciel.
Juan Onofre.
Alexia Vega.
Elizabeth Thornsberry.
Caden Weitzel.
Ashley Taylor.
Kadra Weitzel.
Milka Abigail Urbina.
Micho Vasquez.
Manuel Vicario.
Luis Val.
Gabriel Vergara.
Adrian Bannerman.
Saul Valencia.
Edgar Villegas.
Victor Vargas.
Devin Yorkshire.
Brandon Vessel.
Josue Valdez.
Emily Van Vinkchit.
Karina Zaragoza.
Ignacio Antonio Valdez. Kino Vera. Marco Antonio Valadez Jr. Jordan Young. Alina Gonzalez.
Class of 2019, will you please stand? Now that you have officially graduated, it is time to move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, I now present to you the graduated class of 2019. Family and friends, feel free to come down onto the field and spend some time with your graduates. Have a wonderful evening.
Electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good